ballin'. It's the girl asking how you ballin'. But another episode. Yeah, this is the WNBA playoff edition. And I got my good friend and homie, Jonathan Harvey. He's in my, I have a Facebook basketball group. We talk about all of the hoops, WNBA, NBA, high school. Thanks for joining me. Is there anything you would like to say? Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm new, so my name is, just like what she said, my name is Jonathan Harvey. I represent, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I represent the Milwaukee Bucks all day, Brewers, just repping my city, even though I live in Charlotte, North Carolina now. So.
Okay. So you still repping the 414.
414 till I die.
But you do like some Charlotte teams?
Oh yeah. Shout out to the Charlotte Hornets, man. I wish that they would have got the #1 pick instead of the Spurs. Because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So again, I was rooting for him because again, when I was watching the draft. The draft, the draft lottery. I'm thinking like, are they gonna get it? Are they gonna get it? Because again, Detroit got like the number 5th or 4th, and I was like, is Charlotte gonna get the #1? But then no, they got #2.
Yeah, #2.
Man, imagine Victor and LaMelo, and that would have been awesome.
Those lobs.
Man, all day.
Crazy.
All day. Mm-hmm.
What can you say? I think it was rigged,
it probably was because the Spurs always had that #1 pick with the with a future Hall of Famer big man. So yeah, it probably was.
Duncan, David Robertson.
Mm-hmm. And then now they got an NBA 2K creative player, Victor, that could do everything: shoot, rebound, defend, take it to the hole. Like he's a one of a kind player. But I wish that he would have been in Charlotte instead of San Antonio. But like you said, it probably was rigged. But because of the history.
Yeah. He just got to get stronger. That's it.
Oh yeah. He's a walking toothpick right now, man. He got to get buffed. So I mean, look, if Giannis did it, then he can do it.
That's true. Just hard work, dedication. You heard?
Mm-hmm, exactly.
So we about to get it popping and rolling about the WNBA playoffs. Right now, they're going to start the second round soon this weekend on Sunday. It's the Aces versus the Wings, and then it's the Liberty versus the Sun. The Aces in the first round took out the 8th seed, and we gonna talk about each team. So first, let's talk about the Aces. They just got Ajawilson just won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year award. Shout out to her.
Oh man, she's amazing.
Yeah, she the best player in the league to me. Or at least top 2. So what I want to talk about is the Aces and the Wings matchup. They are the defending champs, but what do you think is going to happen in this series? Because I think the Wings are going to give them a run for their money. It's not going to be a sweep.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough series, because, you got to think, you got the back, with Wilson being back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year, she's going to dominate in the paint both sides of the ball, offensively and, defensively. And, it's just that you can't never count them out, especially with the coaching mind of Becky Hammond. Like, it's just one of the things where, and I didn't know this until you told me probably that Parker was hurt.
Yeah.
So that's going to really hurt him. Well, give the other team a slight chance to win, but it's just one of the things where I just can't, as long as Wilson is on the floor, and plus they got key role players coming off that bench that a lot of people don't talk about. You know,
Yeah.
because again, I told you, what's his name, Cindy Colson, like she could ball. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah. So it's just one of the things where they're deep on the bench, in my opinion. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough series. Really
Yeah.
tough.
They Alyssa Clark, she comes off the bench for the Aces, and she won 6th Player of the Year. So give it up for her.
Yeah,
So
yeah, exactly.
they do got, they do got some weapons off the bench, but yeah, the bench players, they gotta knock down those threes and play solid D. That's all. That's all. Well, and do the dirty work, right?
Oh yeah,
Rebound.
yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about that trio. You got Kelseyplum, chelseagray, and you got jackieyoung. I don't Any one of them can go off for 20, 30 points. And the Wings, I feel like they gotta capitalize on their defense. They're very long, they're very tall. They gotta stop that trio. Plus stop Asia in the paint. It's gonna be tough. I don't know. It's gonna be tough.
I
But
mean, like you said, it's really a big four. If you think about it, it's not really a big three.
yeah.
And like I'm just saying they got it. It's gonna be. I feel like just like what KG said, anything's possible, but it's gonna be a tough. But it's gonna be a tough task for them to like just shut them down like that. I mean, they're just so talented.
Right.
But they can do it. They just got to do it, So it's just one of the things where are they willing to do it?
Right.
Because that's just me thinking about it. It's just like so.
You overwhelmed just thinking about it.
Yeah. To stop really all four of them, it's gonna be impossible.
Imagine.
But it can be done.
Yeah, it can be done. Let's talk about the Wings. The Wings, they beat the Atlantadream. They actually swept them. In the first game, the Atlantadream was blowing them out, and then they came back in the first game. That was crazy. They're really great defensively because they got long wings, but they also have tall, big. They have 6'7", the twins. Tara McCowman, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I butchered her name. And then you got Sabale Satu. She's 6'4" and she just won Most Improved. Good
That's
job.
dope,
Good
man. That's
job.
dope. I told you that that's one of my I said my favorite players. And then I think I bought her rookie card too. So yeah, so shout out to her.
She definitely improves, stay healthy. They call her the unicorn because she can do a little bit of everything, And last but not least, they got 414 Rike.
Ooh, yeah, man. Oh man, she could ball, man. She could really ball.
Yeah. And she can score 20, 30, 40 any given game. She is a top scorer and she can play make. So I think the Aces, it's not gonna be a sweep. I think it's gonna go down to the wire. They got 5 games, so I got Las Vegas in 5. And they both like to run in transition, so it's like it's gonna be a fast-paced game, man.
Yeah, but like you said earlier, like they got to use that length to their advantage. Like if Plum try to shoot, block it. If Clark try to shoot, block. You know what I'm saying? It's like use that height. You know what I'm saying? Like use it because that's the only way I feel like they have a slight chance to win. But like I said, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough.
Yeah. Oh, they also got former Defensive Player of the Year, Natasha Howard. She, used to be on the Storm. She's a great underrated player in they starting lineup. They got Kalani Brown. So they big. They big. And they long. Man, They got a lot of defensive stoppers. So this game is I feel like, ooh.
It might be the most exciting series out of the two.
Yeah, I think so too. It's not gonna be like the first round. The first round, it was a little boring. It was the Sky versus the Aces. Aces swept them, you know.
I mean, you know, the first round is always boring in both the NBA and the WNBA. Really in all sports, unless something happened like, oh my God, again, so it's just one of the things where that's what you expect from the first round. But
that's true.
But like I said, it's going to be an exciting series to watch. And again, they have to use that length.
Yep.
Like, man, that's like they better be in that gym like right now. Like just man, for real, because man, these are former champions. So you gotta like bring it. So
yeah. But I feel like the Wings, they got a mixture of that youth and experience. You know, they got Crystal Dangerfield, Odyssey Sims. I like Odyssey Sims. She's a good vet that could push the tempo. Veronica Burton. You know, I'm excited. I'm rooting for Enrique. I'm rooting for.
Yeah.
These are the two teams that I'm rooting for. So either way, you know, I'm happy. Who do you think's gonna win?
Of course, I think the Aces, but again, like you said, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy at all. It's gonna be down, like you said, it's gonna be down to the wire. You know, fatigue might play a factor, but at the same time, y'all know what y'all signed up for. This is all about moments when it comes to playoffs. Both teams had to bring it. No slacking, no crying over like missed calls. Like, of course,
true.
Of course, we're all human, so we're all gonna get mad over a missed call, but don't go overboard with it. Be like, but just like, all right, then forget it, never mind.
Y'all better get back on defense.
Exactly, because of all that whining and boo-hooing, the person who you're supposed to be guarding is already, in the paint. So, what I'm saying, for an open lay-in. So it's just one of the things where, of course, it's kind of impossible, but no mistakes, keep the turnovers at a slim rate.
Right.
Man. But like I said, I'm really excited for it.
Yeah.
This I might be talking crazy, but this series might be talked about for like a long time.
Because the Wings are the only team that beat the Connecticutsun, the Liberty, and the Aces. So they very underrated. They coming. They have a bright future in Sabali and Enrique. And they already got defense, and defense wins games.
Defense wins championships and rebounding. Just ask Giannis.
Yep. And the Wings lead the WNBA in rebounding, So
yeah.
And
hey, I mean to cut you off, but in this series, they better lead it in blocks. Because
that's yeah, so Asia's gonna be ready in that paint blocking shots. So it's really gonna be like, okay, so they defended Ajawilson good in those matchups, held her to like 33% or something like that. But on the other end, Asia can hold their bigs to, 30 low percentages too. So it's like back and forth. Whoa, man.
Yeah. Exciting. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm really excited for the series, but knowing me, I might not be able to watch all the games because of my work. So, but I'll be looking at highlights. But and I'm pretty sure you keep us in the game, posted or whatever on the.
I'll be posting it when it's coming on the day in my group. I try to get people to notice. Put the WNBA on notice. So let's talk about the other side. We got the Liberty and we got the Sun. Now the Sun, they haven't beat the Liberty all season, but it don't matter because they've been there and done that before. They the only team. Well, actually, they tied with the Aces to have the most semifinals in a row, which I think is like maybe 5. And last year they didn't beat the Sky at all in the season, and then they ended up winning the series. But I still got the Liberty winning this series. But it's gonna be, oh man, this gonna be because the storyline, because you got Jonqueljones, who used to be a Connecticut She left to go to the Liberty. Now you're facing your former team, and they actually underrated because no one thought they would be this good because they lost Jonqueljones, their MVP, right? That went to Liberty. But they also lost Brianna Jones, who's the former 6th woman of the year. So a lot of people was like, nah, they not gonna do good. But Alyssathomas, the triple-double queen, the engine, she proving everybody wrong. She might be the MVP. I don't know. We'll see. But they got Bonner. But on the other side, the Liberty, they like a super team. What you think?
You took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say that. Like, man, like you said, with Stewart and Sabrina, and man, and plus, you got to think, Stewart left basically a super team in, Seattle.
Yeah, Super left,
Yeah, now she's in the Big Apple, still doing it. So it's going to be a tough series too, but I got to give it to the Liberty because, again, I think with the talent with, Stewart and Sabrina, man, and like you said, Jones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just one of the things where, man, it's going to, now that I think about it, this might be, this is going to be a good series too.
Yeah.
So, but I do, but I do pick the Liberty to win because of basically because of the experience with Stewart, and Sabrina, she has to play good too because again, I don't think she hasn't been as far, has she?
Nah, she hasn't been this far without Stewart.
Yeah. So just one of the things where it's all about moments. Sabrina, what are you gonna do? So, hey, I just have a motto. You can't be talking Kobe talk and you don't show up like you did. So I'm just saying. But yeah, I mean, but hopefully she will do well because I am rooting for them to win. But yeah, so but again, and like you said earlier, I got Stewart at number 2 as like the top player. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough. And again, with her experience, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I think the Sun, they have a chance, but it's all going to be about, okay, can they contain Jonqueljones and Breanna Stewart? Breanna Stewart and Jonqueljones, they both going to be on the boards, especially offensively. And then they got a lot of shooters. They got Kyla Thornton, Lahani. It's going to be crazy. And so it's like, can you stop their shooters, but also stop, their big 3? Well, I call it the big 3. You got Sabrina. She could go off for 20, 30. Breanna Stewart. She's an all-around player, can affect the game in so many ways. Even if you stop her from scoring, she's still going to get those rebounds, assists. Jonqueljones, right.
Oh yeah, she's still going to contribute even though she's not the top scorer. So
exactly.
So that's why I was like, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, man. Yeah, even if JJ don't score, she's still going to affect the game with blocks and rebounds. And let's not forget about Courtney Vandersloot. She a champion with the Sky. She came over to Liberty. She can affect the game with the pace. She don't got to score. She can get 15 assists. and it's gonna be crazy. It's like, who you gonna stop? If you leave somebody open and double team somebody, a shooter gonna be open or a superstar gonna be open. I don't know. It's gonna be.
I know. It's gonna be a headache for them.
Yeah.
But again, like they gotta watch tape. They gotta watch video. They gotta like just see how each player move. Like that's the liberty you have to study for. Like you cannot slack on them at all. So it's just one of them things where I feel like they just, man, it's gonna be tough for them. I have no words really, because it's gonna be really tough.
But I think dewannabooner, she really want to win with the sky. Alyssathomas, she can, assist and score. She made like a playoff record with 58 points. She assisted or scored, contributing with 58 points. And dewannabooner, and Alyssathomas, they got that connection. And also Tiffany Hayes, she can score. The girl from Marquette, she actually from Green Bay.
You'd be surprised how many. Well, this is the way off topic. It's dope that there are WNBA players from the state of Wisconsin, man. But that's awesome.
Yeah.
So
I want to refer them all. Just because they from the Green Bay. I mean, just from Wisconsin, we know for milk, we know for beer, we know for cheese, and we know for BALLIN.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even on the men's side, So I think the key is, it's obviously defense, but 3-point shots. Sabrina, she's fire from 3. Their whole team is. So can the Suns not only stop the Liberty's threes, but can they also make a lot of threes? Allen, Hayes, y'all gotta make a lot of threes. Even Bonner. I know she's good with that fade away in the mid range, but she also gotta knock down those threes too. She can do it.
Yeah. As we both know, every shot counts. You cannot miss a wide open 3. You cannot. Like, this is not the time to do it. You gotta hit it.
Yeah.
Especially, and you can't be 1 for 9 or 1 for 8 and expect to win. So it's just one of the things where every shot matters.
Right.
Man, because that's gonna be a long series.
Connecticutsun, their defense is great, even without Jones. But it's like, can they stop a super team, basically, And it's gonna
be tough.
Fair, honestly.
It's not fair, because again, Stewart and Sabrina and Jones, like, what are you gonna do? Especially with Stewart. So
it's crazy.
Man, it's like you feel bad for the Sun a little bit. You just like, dang.
Yeah, it's like if it was more even Steven, if it was more even Steven, it's like, okay, but it's not.
It's not.
You got 2 VPs on your team, plus, number 1 pick in Sabrina. And it's like, then you got Courtney Vandersloot, who can knock down threes. She's clutch.
Man.
So defense, making your threes is key for the Suns. So.
Hey, like I said about the Wings. The Wings had that height advantage. They better use it. Sun, they better do what they got to do.
Yeah.
To stop them from scoring.
Yeah. I know you're going to be undersized, but still, you got to get those rebounds. Guards, you got to get those rebounds.
So, yeah. I mean, they just have, man, the Sun had their work cut out for them. Now, if the Sun somehow beat the Liberty, it's going to be crazy.
Man, the whole playoff gonna be rocking.
Man, oh my God, like it's gonna be bananas.
Yeah. So her name, I looked up her name, is Natasha Heidemann. So she went to
Tasha
Marquette.
Heidemann.
Yeah.
Okay.
The name slipped, but that's
It's fine.
her name.
Okay.
So we both got the Aces and Liberty in the finals. Who you think's gonna win? That's gonna be crazy.
Oh, you mean if both teams made it to the
Yeah,
finals?
both team advance.
I got the Liberty. I hate to
Yeah.
root against the Aces.
Yeah.
But I just feel like the Liberty, man, I'm telling you, Stewart is Stewart is dope. Like she's a veteran that can ball, rebound. She uses that height to her advantage. Like basically everything is an easy bucket.
Right.
But at the same time, so is everything with Wilson. So it's going to be a really awesome matchup if they do meet in the finals. But
right,
man, if that were to happen, it's going to be an awesome finals to watch.
So before the season, I would have picked the Aces, but I feel like the Parker injury is gonna affect them too much because they lose size, that vet, all around player. She was playing injured already.
Okay. Man, that's I feel bad for her too because she's one of the greats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From watching her play at Tennessee to now, like
that's when I started watching her.
Yeah, so so
and she got every record in the book.
Yeah, every record.
She bounced back and get healthy. I just think the Liberty, they have been clicking. I thought it was going to take, it obviously did take time for them to start clicking, but I thought, okay, next season, that's when they're going to be a well-oiled machine. But the last couple of games versus the Aces, it's like, they ready now. To get next year, they ready now. So, and they more healthier, and they have a better bench. So it's gonna be tough. I don't want to root against them yet. They got Becky Hammond.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was a key thing. Honestly, that was a key thing for the Aces too, coaching.
Yeah.
So they got that coach that was under, Greg Popovich, and she's an awesome coach, and it really helped them out because again, they always have the good players.
Right.
They just need, a better coaching.
Yeah, exactly. And Wing fans, some fans, don't get mad. I still believe you guys have a chance. We told you guys what you need to focus on. Wings. Exactly. Make sure you use your size. Run them. Use your length. Use that defense. Enrique, 414. I'm rooting for you. If the Wings shock the world and beat the Aces, which I believe they can be, hey, I'm going to root all the way. I'm going to be like, beat the Liberty, beat the Sun. And son, y'all been counted out since the beginning. Yeah, the coach won coach of the year, by the way. So give it up for the Sun. They just defeating the odds. I think Alyssathomas is the MVP. They still, I feel like Wilson, Stewart, they always MVPs, but I think they should give it to Alyssathomas because no one's doing what she's doing. Triple double. Yeah. It's going to be tough. Tough. Yeah. I'm very, very excited for these playoffs.
No, wherever that I go, yeah, I'm thinking of you. Said wherever that I go, yeah, I'm thinking of you. Off the dome, yeah, I rap just for you, just for my boo.
BG is free, back with the Mercury. Dominate with dunks in the paint. Can you score over BG? No, you can't. Point guard, chelseagray, got a danger. The semifinals. Is there any last words you would like to say?
Nothing. Just thank you for having me on here. It's the first time, So yeah, so I enjoy myself. So
Yeah, thanks for being my guest. You can be my guest many more times. We could talk about the Bucks, the NBA, because we both Bucks fans. Fear the deer,
Fear the deer, man. Fear the deer, and hopefully, I feel like, well, this is a different subject. I feel like ESPN and all the commentators are taking the Giannis comments too far. Like,
That's true.
because they do it every year when there was rumors that he was going to leave the first time. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like analysts always feel like they know everything. I'm not saying that they're not smart or they don't know everything, but it's just one of the things where when it comes to him,
Right.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
You got people like Stephen A. He was like, "Oh, he can come to New York. Who in the heck want to play for the Knicks?" Like
they want him to go to a big market team.
But Giannis is not like that.
Yeah, he already told y'all. He don't
exactly.
Big lights. He privacy.
Yeah, private. Yeah, like he's just not that type. He's not a Kevin Durant, Kyrie, or James Harden. He's a wonderful lifetime talent to me.
Right.
He cares about winning. And that's why I told you like a while back. He has that mama. To me, he has that mama mentality, just like what Jordan and Kobe did. So he doesn't care about what city he plays in. He just wants to win. He could play for a small town in Texas or in something like that. So, but as long as he wins, it doesn't matter where he's at.
Exactly.
Yeah, winning in family is his priorities. That's really it.
Exactly.
So he's not your typical, oh, I want to play in LA. Oh, I want to play in Miami. No, he don't care. He want to win. Wherever he go to, he want to win. Period. So it's just one of the things that I really admire about him. But a lot of people are taking it out of context every time he makes a comment, and that's the sad part. Like he won't say anything for a long time, but one comment comes out, analysts are at him, or they're putting their 2 cents in about it. I'm like, calm down.
I think he just wants to win, and he's putting that pressure on the Bucks. Like, don't get complacent. Continue to surround me with the best team, the best contending team possible, and I'll stay. As long as he's contending for championships, he'll stay. But if we're rebuilding, if we're not focused on winning, he want to leave. It's simple as that. He's not saying, "Oh, I'm leaving."
Yeah. Hey. When the Milwaukee Bucks won that first one, it was like a vampire tasting blood for the first time. You want more, and that's what Giannis. What he wants more. He wants more. Yeah, so he wants more. And who wouldn't want more? Like I don't want just one. Hey, what did LeBron say when he joined the Heat? At that thing, he was like, I want not one, not two, not three, not like, bro. That's what Giannis wants.
Exactly.
Every professional athlete wants the most rings they can get. The money part, taking care of your family, all that, but that's important too. But come on, man. Then why do you play? You play to win. You don't play to lose.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what Giannis is. He's a winner. He want to win. He wants more rings.
Exactly.
He wants so many. Man, he wants so many rings that his fingers can't hold it.
Exactly.
So yeah. So it's just that it's just real. Well, I shouldn't listen to him anyway, but at the end of the day, like it's just something new. It's just something new every day with NBA analysts and the regular analysts. They like
Sharp dissing him.
Oh yeah. I mean, even though I like Shannon Sharp because he is a Giannis fan. So it's just one of the things where I'm like, come on, man, like just think where he's coming from. Matter of fact, he should definitely understand. He won like 2 or 3 Super Bowl rings. Definitely understand. Like he wants to keep winning. It's about winning.
Right.
Like, and again, communication is key too. So I don't know who's in charge of making the deals. I don't know if it is Jim Horst or higher than him, but as long as that communication is key, going back and forth.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have a good season. We got a good coach. We got a little more youth on the team. We got a good core with, you know, Drew and Chris and Brooke. Don't forget Bobby.
Oh
And
yeah, Bobby.
I think we're
And
gonna have a good season. It ain't gonna be like last year, you know, good regular season out in the first round. No. We ain't having that no more.
yeah, but like I told you in private, Grayson Allen. Me personally, I don't want him here anymore. I might have want him playing for Milwaukee anymore
Yeah.
because 2 years ago now. How did you average 20 points off the bench against the Bulls? But when it came down to Boston, you was nowhere to be found.
Mm-mm-mm.
And
Man,
last year playoffs, where was you at?
it's like we gotta stop disappearing in the playoffs. You know?
Exactly. I'm not saying it's a curse. Every time we're the number one team in the NBA as far as like the record go, like we always mess up in the playoffs. And when we did win the championship, we were the number 3 seed in the East, and we won the championship.
Yeah, exactly.
So
You don't gotta be.
yeah, so I'd rather be number 6 and win the championship. But of course I'd rather be number 1. But it's just one of the things where what's fun to be number 1 when you can't win.
Exactly.
When they should have won, man, we should have murdered Miami. Jimmy could have had 50, 60, as long as we would have won.
Exactly.
But yeah, though, we shall see. I like to pick up what's the name of Beasley. I like that pickup.
Yeah, I like that. We need some more sharpshooters. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And from what I heard, we got it for dirt cheap too.
Yeah, very cheap.
Mm-hmm. So, and honestly,
Marjan. Yeah. So, Bucks and Six.
Oh yeah, well, I'm to a point where Bucks and 4. Forget the 6. I want Bucks and 4.
It don't matter, just the first to 4, you know.
Exactly. But yeah, I really am excited for the season. It's almost here.
Yeah. October.
Yeah. I wish I was still up there. You know what I'm saying? Because I would be in that fan squad with y'all.
Always.
Man, I miss that.
When the Bucks play the Hornets.
Oh yeah. I didn't go to the game last year, but I think the year before I went. But when I first moved here, I went here in December 2015, and then a month later they played the Bucks here in Charlotte, and then I went to the game.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I try to go. You know, again, every time they play the Bucks, you know, I try to go to every game. But last year I couldn't do it last year.
That's cool. That's all right. But yeah, thanks for joining me talking about the WNBA hoops plus Bucks. You know we got to talk about the Bucks, right?
Yeah, for sure. I see the background you got.
Yeah, I see my background, Bucks all day, baby. But yeah. Oh, you know, a good comparison to Giannis as far as WNBA, Alyssathomas. I feel like they both have similar games, getting triple doubles, don't really shoot.
Well, but they can still score.
Right. They hard to stop in the paint. They get their teammates involved. They rebound, and they constantly going. They got that same mentality, and they outwork everybody. You know, so that's a nice comparison. Yeah, thanks for joining me. I'm sure you're gonna be on ball.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And yeah, thanks. Peace.
All right, see.
Everybody subscribe, like, comment.
Yeah, man, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, the like button, all that.
Oh yeah, tell me who you think's gonna win the WNBA championship, dog. Peace.